Hello everyone. Is this thing working? It is. Yeah, I need to stop the music. I need to find out what kind of key I've bound to switching the scenes because this has happened uh, too often now that I thought that I was still on the music on the intro music scene, but for some reason I've switched to the live scene and you see me just staring into the void, doing nothing. What did I do here? Oh, okay, I see. There was actually a hotkey set to switch the scenes, and the hotkey was the umlaut ä, which is on my German keyboard, and I used that while chatting to people and still thinking that you would all see the intro music scene. Oh, but okay. I hope you enjoyed that music. I love that music. The Deus Ex soundtrack, that was the remix version done by OC Remix, or found on OC Remix. I love that music, that's great. Okay, so we set this up, and actually I haven't even started the game yet, so that's awesome preparation. Here we go, start the game. Yeah, today was a bit of a busy day, but a successful day. I had a lot of work to do, but I've done a lot of work today, so I don't have to, hopefully, have to do as much work in the coming days. So I hope that I can't promise that we'll stream tomorrow. Actually, I can't promise anything, but I hope that at least on Sunday we'll have time for a stream that goes a little bit longer than an hour. But today I would really like to stick to around an hour of streaming. So without further ado then, I would say let me just check one final time that I'm recording all of this. Yes, I am. This is streaming. You should be able to hear my microphone, and do you hear the... Yes, you do hear the music from the game. Cool. Oh, but you don't see anything. That's see, that's only the most important thing. Right, let me just get this. All right. And now you should be able to see something. We finally got it working. Great. Awesome. Resume live. It's been a while since we played this. Also, you may have noticed I've changed the options again. This is the enhanced edition of Planescape Torment. I've never played the game, not the original and not the enhanced edition. And I've enabled these outlines because I kind of found them... I found it made it easier for me to quickly find and click the NPCs, but
done.
I think I'm going to experiment with that from time to time. For now, I like the outlines, but I know that some purists out there might probably hate them. So the story, as far as I remember it, is that we are a weird person, a weird zombie-like dead person. But it is also not the first time that we've died, probably. And we woke up in a mortuary, is that how you say it, in a morgue. And one of our main tasks is to... Wait, there should be a... Right. One of our main tasks is to find our missing journal. And we have found out that a person named Farad is probably in possession of this journal. So we need to find Farad, and then hopefully we can find a journal, which will hopefully... in return, tell us more about our past, because as we have learned in the morgue, as far as I remember it, this might not even be the first time that we've been dead. It might have been the thing that has happened to us several times. And now we finally left the morgue after raising a lot of ruckus and by accident alerting all the guards and then killing most of them. So Yeah, I'm never going to go back there. Let me just check how I could quick save my game. Was it just Q? Q for quick save and L for quick
I'm
load.
gone.
Okay, cool. So we found that out. So hopefully something like that will never happen again where I just attack all the guards and will not be able to progress as I wanted. So we can now explore the hive. The hive dweller. Watch yourself around here, Burke. Violence is a way alive in the hive. That sounds like it rhymes. Violence is a way of life in the hive. No, you can't. I can't do music on. That was terrible. I'm sorry for that. The woman smiles at you. No, I can't help you. Wish I could, though. I do. Thanks anyway. Farewell. Watch yourself around here. Okay, we've heard that already. Many folk come to remember the dead at Dustman Memorial. There's a dustman there who can put someone's name on the memorial for you, but tell you if someone you're looking for has died. The accents I'm doing today are terrible. Greetings, blood. The woman gives you a coy half smile. Say, I was considering going for some bub later. Fancy coming along? Going for some bub. Is that like what I think it is? I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. Perhaps another time, but I have too much to do now, sorry. Okay, let's explore this. Who is... What in the heck? You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast and a pair of goat horns protrudes from its forehead. It is dressed in a long, flowing robes and appears to be floating slightly above the ground. Greetings. It turns to face you, and a series of symbols appear around its head. The symbols have a slight glow about them, and they just hover there. Try and strike up a conversation, see if you can translate what the creature is saying. Oh, we got 1,000 experience, nice. You ask the devil several questions, trying to get a feel for the rebuses that appear above its head. It is extremely patient throughout your discussion, giving you easy sentences to translate. After a few minutes, you start to get the hang of it. It feels like you've done this before. Okay. Maybe you can help me. The Davos waits. Who are you? The Davos inclines his head slightly, and the stream of symbols appears above his head. I am a Davos. I had another question for you. What are you doing? A batch of symbols appears. I attend to my duties. Very descriptive. Thanks. Farewell.
I feel stronger.
Also, he's just hammering at our chest, but okay. Is this Davos saying the same things? Who are you? He's a Davos. What are you doing? He's attending to his duties. That is all I ever wish to know. Farewell. Okay. Always look in the corners. There might be something hidden in there. Do we have a map? We do have a map. And this looks... Okay, that's Angyar's house. I want to get a feel for the city first, so I'm not going to enter in any houses if I can't help it, so... A harlot, nice. You see a tired-looking woman dressed in a tight leather bodice and leggings. The odor of cheap perfume surrounds her like a cloud, and her face is covered with a mask of crude makeup. She smiles as she sees you. Why don't you stay and chat with me a bit, love? Greetings. The woman looks coyly at you. Now you look to be a blood who's lost something. Maybe I can help you find it, Cutter? She smiles slightly. So I'm just going to tell everybody about my journal, right? I'm missing a journal. Eh? What are you about? Yeah, forget the journal. Maybe you can help me find what I'm really missing. Her tone becomes businesslike. I love. Now there's the matter of a finder's fee. I see. How much? Some coppers for a glance at what you're missing, and 10 coppers to actually find what you're missing. I mean, it's clear what she talks about. Do I want to spend money that I could probably use for something else on... Yeah, I mean, of course. I think you found what you're looking for. Come along then, love. Okay, that cost me 10 copper and I'm going to have a... That's it? Then, Cutter? I mean, I was expecting some hot undead zombie on zombie action. At least a picture or something, but... I had some questions for you. Well, now that I can concentrate. The woman frowns. I'm not a She frowns and rubs two fingers together. Unless you've got some jink to pay for my time. No, I'm done with this. This was not what I was looking for. This is not what I want to spend money on. Not until I find out what else I can spend my money on. You're lost. When you get tired of losing things and need to find some things, love, you come see me. I'll keep that in mind. Farewell. More hive dwellers. Greetings, Cutter. Okay. Also, the sound just stopped. I hope that is not a technical problem with the game.
What's up?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sound is still there. Also, I forgot to take Mort with me. Give me just a second. I hope this doesn't break the stream. Ah, okay, nice. Good, let's
I'm
continue.
gone.
So, game paused. Why can I not? Oh, okay, weird. There was something like the pauses layering on top of each other on the game. You see a somber, pale-faced dust woman in black robes. She is staring into the distance and doesn't appear to notice you. Greetings. She turns slowly to face you. Yes? I had some questions. She folds her arms into her robes and waits. Do you know someone named Farrett?
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. Farrett is a collector. The woman studies you for a moment. If you would wish to know more of him, I am told that Initiate Emmerich in the Gathering Dust Bar also seeks him. It may be that he can help you. Where is the Gathering Dust Bar? As one leaves the mortuary front gate, head south and west. It lies past the memorial. All right, I had some other questions before I go. She folds her arms into her robes and waits. I'm looking for a lost journal. Have you seen? I mean, that is stupid asking her for that. And didn't somebody tell me last time that I shouldn't go around announcing that I'm missing a journal? She shakes her head. Thanks anyway. Farewell. All right, let me save the game and take just one small look because I'm missing the music. The music has just stopped. I don't know why. Oh, it's not music, but the background chatter is back now. Okay, that feels better. Doesn't make it feel so super lonely. Hive ducks, yeah, I'm saving. You will see this all the time now that I know how to quick save. You see a heavy-set looking man. He has a stone-faced expression. Greetings. The man looks at you for a moment, grunts and raises his hand, revealing a wicked dagger. He smiles evilly and begins twirling it in a menacing arc. Farewell. Oh, but I have to fight it. Oh,
Damn.
shit.
What? Okay.
Mort, can you help me at least? Yeah, this is why I saved the game. Because he's...
I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I feel stronger.
No. I will save scum the hell out of this. Wait, I didn't
I feel stronger.
Attention, so I was leaving. Okay, this is okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm getting the hang of this game right now. But I did not want to go there yet. I wanted to explore the city. Ah, okay. A lot of chatter. Who is Anna? I like her. I want to have her in my party. Please tell me I can take her into my party. As you see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armor. Yes, definitely. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a worn shoulder piece protects her left arm. That is my style of woman. Oddly enough, she has a tail. Perfect. Everything I'm looking for in a woman. That is flicking back and forth as you watch. Pike off. Greetings. The girl ignores you. Who are you? The girl sneers and makes an obscene gesture with her tail. Pike off, you blue sod. I'm in love already. But I think this might be the right answer to get something out of her. Watch your mouth, girl. I'm not in the mood. Now answer my question. Who are you? By that, I have nothing more to say to you, Berg. Okay. You better watch your tongue, girl, or it's coming off. You better remember that if we speak again. I back off to wherever you came from then. Farewell to you too.
I've never seen something so ugly I've not.
Did I mess up? Did I mess this up unredeemably?
Well, what is it?
Okay, I get another chance, that's good. I'm looking for someone named Farrah. Do you know where I can find him? I might say more if you sweeten the question, eh? She clicks her tongue and rubs two fingers together. Jink jink, eh? Jink jink? The girl stares at you in disbelief and her tail stops moving for a moment. What are you about? Jink, coin, copper, silver, gold, money, aye? She raises an eyebrow. You have it. I might have something you want to hear. Everybody is just out for money here. Alright. How much? How much is it to you know? How much is it to you to know, aye? She studies you and then folds her arms. Come on, I haven't got all day. I haven't. How about 20? I got 135, so... Alright then, she pockets the money. It's gone so quickly you have no idea where it vanished to. Look for him in the alley spider rod from the mortuary. That's to the south and west of the mortuary, aye? I was so blinded by this NPC already that I completely forgot that we have the information where Farrah is already, and the other person told us as well to look from the mortuary to the south and to the west. Was it to the south? Yeah, it was. So this, I just spent 20 copper on nothing. On the other hand, maybe if she does become available as a party NPC later on, this will help us get her in our party. So let's just assume this was money well spent. South and west of the mortuary, thanks very well. No, very well, I had some other questions. I can't help but notice that you have a tail. Do I now? The girl looks at her tail. So I do. And here I was thinking that it was a trick of me eye. My, aren't you a sharp cutter? She bares her teeth. Why don't you piss off to whatever hole you crawl out of and leave me be? Me nor me tail is for trade, Jake. Yeah, but why do you have a tail? The girl's eyes narrow to slits. Are you daft? Can it be that you're dumber than stone, or mayhap you're the power on ignorance? May the devils brick you over and make you a street. Okay, farewell then. I piss off then.
Ugh, I've never seen something so ugly I've not.
I love her. I need to see her again in this game. Definitely. The Post. This filthy looking corpse is in sad shape. Its shoulders are slumped and one of its legs is broken, causing it to lean to one side. Stains cover it from head to toe. Judging from the smell and the texture, the stains run from rotten fruit and mud and bird droppings. To add to the indignity, graffiti has been carved into its body, and several notices have been nailed into its chest, back and head. And I thought I was in bad shape. Don't all those nails hurt? The corpse makes no response. Despite the many stitches, the corpse's rotting skin is peeling in several places, revealing long stretches of muscle and bone. You would guess that this zombie is frequently used as target practice. The fruit and mud stains aside, some of the tears in their skin still have rocks and bits of glass lodged in them. One wicked-looking cobblestone is still embedded in the side of its head. A number of the leaflets have been ruined by rain, but some of them are still legible. One tacked to his back is from something called the Office of Vermin and Disease Control. The one on his forehead looks like a bill of fare for a restaurant. One of his chest looks like an official notice, and another appears to be some sort of want ad. Okay. Look at the post for office in Berman. To those hive citizens wishing gainful employ with the most honorable and generous city government, inquire forthwith at Office of Vermin and Disease Control to help stem plague of brain rats. Bounties paid. Copper given for each rat tail brought. Tails must be genuine and from rat only. No cat, dog, or fiend tail accepted. Office several streets south and west. Everything is south and west of Mortuary Gate in Lower Hive. Ask for official inspector in charge, the respected Phineas T. Lord. 10, 20, 30, the 39. But even then you don't write it like that in Latin numbers, I think. Examine the other notices. Nope, we've seen all of that. Pry out the cobblestone. Okay. You grab a hold of the cobblestone and pull it out of the corpse's head. Traces of brain matter and rotting flesh slowly drip from it. It looks like whatever was in its head turned to ooze long ago. Alright. Also, I think we can level up. Yes. Time for a drink of water, by the way. Let me just quickly check this. Okay, level up. Saving throws have improved. Fighting skills have improved. 1 characteristic points gained. 10 hit points gained. Just a second here. Okay, good. That's all good. More hit points is always a good thing. Saving throws. Do I get 1 character point? Did I pay attention to... No. Oh, I did pay attention. So... upgrading intelligence or wisdom or constitution would upgrade them 1 level. We could get genius level intelligence, even though I don't think we've displayed that so far. Yeah, let's go for wisdom, because that gives us a bonus to experience points, which hopefully in return gives us more character points. Even though it might be the case, seeing that this might be old school Dungeons and Dragons rules, and I'm still not quite sure if they actually are, but I know from Baldur's Gate you don't actually get too many character levels for your character. So what was the max level in Baldur's Gate? 9 or 10 or something like that? So I'm not quite sure if more experience points is really worth it, but well, we live with our mistakes, so go with that. Cool. What is that? A jar of embalming fluid. My inventory is full. Mort's inventory is full as well. Oh, it's because it's a cobblestone. Do I need that as an item? Also, why is... Okay, the music is back. It just started to be really nice music. Bane the Sender. You see a heavy-set man with sharp features and a pained expression. Despite his huge frame, however, he has an effeminate look about him, and unlike the other residents you've seen, he looks to have bathed recently. As you approach, he looks up hopefully and calls out in a high voice, "Craddock, good sir!" What? Hey! His hopeful expression dies as he studies your face. "1,000 apologies, good sir, if I have given offense," he gives a slight bow. "I am called Bane the Sender, or child of Day Bane the Sender. I am one of the many runners in the employ of the House of Senders. You haven't offended me yet. What do you want? 1,000 apologies for troubling you with such a trivial matter, but I see Craddock as an overseer in the hive. Bane looks like he's in pain. But alas, he eludes me. Looks at you hopefully again. Could it be you heard? Could it be you heard of such a... This is the enhanced edition, so they should have checked for mistakes like that. So, could it be you have heard? Could it be you heard of such a man? I'm sorry, I haven't. Bane gives a deep sigh. I am bound to deliver a message to him, and as yet, fortune has chosen not to favor me. I could help you. If I come across the man, I could pass along your message. Bane's face lights up like a lantern. Oh, fortunate day for Bane and the House of Senders. Any assistance you could provide would be the most welcome. If you can find this Craddock and pass along the message, I shall see to it you are paid for your troubles. That sounds good. Just bring a message and getting paid for that. Bane recites the message almost like a mantra. The shipment must be incurred by the 3rd day or there will be a penalty. Bane frowns. I am told that Craddock will know the shipment to which the message pertains. If I see Craddock, I will pass along the message. Is there anything you can tell me about him before I go that might help me find him? He is said to be a giant of a man, stern of features, that he is an overseer in one of the hive marketplaces. Alas, I know little else than that, good sir. I see, that's good enough for now. Bane bows. Thank you, sir. Should fortune favor you and you are able to bear the message to Craddock, be so kind as to return and tell me of it. I will see to it your efforts are rewarded. Very well, farewell.
Updated my journal.
So we got our first side quest meetings. A frightened hive dweller. You see a man in tattered clothing. As you approach him, he suddenly stops and begins to look around, frightened. Greetings. The man looks startled and takes a step back. What you be wanting, Cutter? His voice is shaky and he seems taken aback by his scars. I have nothing on me, so I don't, and my rags are not worth the trouble. Calm yourself. I'm not here to rob you. I had some questions. He keeps a safe distance and his eyes dart from side to side, as if expecting something to step out of the shadows. Questions, you said? And what might those questions be? Can you tell me about this city? What do you want to know about Sigil then? What is this place? The city of doors, the cage, place where all doors lead to and from. Center of the plains and gets most of the backwash from all places too. Some say this is where everybody ends up at one point or another. The city of doors? Aye, you see, Cutter, the city is... He frowns as if struggling with the words. The city's got a batch of doors scattered through it and... See, the doors... He frowns again and sighs. I can see this is going to take a while. I had some other questions. Tell me about the city. Where is Sigil? Center of the plains, I hear tell. Don't know from experience. He shrugs. I imagine every place touches here, one way or another. Not all of a Sigil is ugly as you see here, neither. I had some other questions. Can you tell me about these slums? What you wanted to know about the hive? Why is it called the hive? He looks puzzled. I don't know. He looks frightened. Mess of streets, mess of people, mayhem. What's around here of interest? It depends. Depends on what you find interesting. Actually, I'm looking for shops to sell all my junk and to get rid of all of that. But maybe I'm looking for work because I do know where to find Ferret, or most probably where to find Ferret, and also the journal. He thinks, precious little, honest work to be found around here, Cutter. You can hunt some brain vermin for some coppers, pass them off to the branch office of vermin for some jink, I hear tell. But messing with the brain vermin is dangerous work, though. You can also gather some debtors around the hive, take it to the mortuary for some jink. Yeah, I think that going back to the mortuary is not an option. Brain vermin? Aye, nasty little critters. He bares his teeth like a rat. He looks pretty foolish. Alone they're barely nothing at all. It's just when brain vermin get together they get all smart. The more of them are around each other, they start getting as smart as a human. He shakes his head. Nobody in their right mind wants that to happen. Hazard to everyone's health it is. Okay, I had some other questions, even though I don't really. Licks his lips as you turn to leave. Cutter, you might think you could spare a few coppers for a blood who helped you on your way. Not many around here do that for a fella. Enough for a man to wet his tongue after all the talking, eh? Fair enough. Give him a copper piece. He glances around to see if anyone saw the exchange, then tucks a drink to the folds of his robe. Thank you kindly, Cutter. Made a lady shadow pass you by. Wait a minute, lady. What do you mean? The mistress of Sigil? You've not heard of her? You must be blessed or more clue. Know little about Sigil indeed. Lady's words law here in Sigil. Except she don't say much. Dead silent she is, actually. Some law. He looks at you warily. Don't want to be talking too much about her, Cutter. You don't want to cross her shadow nor be singing her praises, alright? Now let's say no more about it. Rattling your bone box about the ladies dim indeed. Farewell then. Okay. Get to know more and more about this world, and it's getting interesting. Pox. Pox is an interesting name. But I would like to... Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see how big this hive is, but I just wanted to get my bearings and see where it all goes to. There's an angry hive dweller we can talk to. Oh my god. I can see already if we manage to talk to everyone important in this hive, then we've achieved a lot the hour that I will play. This is second angry hive dweller. Let's get this over with. Wait. Disappeared. Okay, so... Wait, who is that running?
There's today's walking ones looks like.
Ingress. You see a haggard woman wrapped in rags. Her hair is disheveled and dirty, and her complexion is extremely dark. Burns cover her arms. On the right hand is a fused lump of flesh. It looks melted like wax exposed to a great heat.
Updated my journal.
What is it you want me? The woman's accent is thick, and you are having difficulty making out what she's... I cannot do it, that thick accent. You want me to leave? Not leaving the city, so I'm not... I can't try. I can't... No. I can. Try. It's not a city. It's a prison everywhere. Everywhere. There's worlds. There's plains that be sinking sands, fields, thirsty nettles be sightless worlds where he limbs are given life and hate, cities of dust for people of dust and whisper ash, the house without doors, the twilight lands, the singing winds. She starts to sob quietly, but she seems all out of tears. And shadows, the terrible shadows there be. Where are these places? Where's the places? She flings the lump of her right hand in an arc gesture into the cityscape. There's all here. Doors, here to everywhere. Doors? You're not knowing this? She squints at you and her teeth start chattering. Tell you I will. Beware every space you walk through or touch in this thrice cursed city. Doors, gates, arches, windows, picture frames, the open mouth of a statue, the spaces between shelves, but beware any space bounded on all sides. All these are doors to other places. Any space bounded on all sides. So, as she says, gates, arches, windows, picture frames. Interesting. What do you mean? Every door has a key, it does, and with this key they show their true nature. An arch becomes a portal, a picture frame becomes a portal, a window becomes a portal, all eager to take you someplace else. They steal you away, and sometimes what's on the other side takes part of you as a tithe. And what are these keys? The keys number as many as the doors of this city. Every door a key, every key a door. The teeth start chattering again as if she's cold. And a key is anything. It might be an emotion, an iron nail held between your second and fifth fingers, a thought 3 times, then thought once in reverse, and it may be a glass rose. And all these are keys.
Updated my journal.
Doors. Yes, can't leave.
Updated my journal.
Well, how did you get here then? Came from a place else from here, almost a life ago. Pumped a tune by a glade with two dead trees that had fallen together. A brilliant door opened in the space between the crossed trees, showed me the city on the other side. I stepped through, ended here. And why can't you go back? I tried. All doors here lead to other places. Went through thrice 10 portals, some a purpose, some an accident, none of them right. Can't find way back. Well, there must be a portal that can take you back. Can't even leave here, this square, and there, the place of death behind the gate waits for me. Points at the mortuary behind the gate. Can't go anywhere in this city. Can't go anywhere, what do you mean? Anything could be a door. Yeah, okay. Wait. So you're afraid to go through any door or arch because it might be a portal. She nods. How long have you been afraid of this? Since the last time I walked through the last portal, the playthrough in hand, since the 10th turning. I'm in my fourth 10th turning that now. 30 years, you haven't walked through any door for 30 years? I mean, I don't want to talk down to this woman. I kind of know what the reaction to this will be, but if you got here, there must be a portal that can take you back. It's only a matter of finding it. She smiles. Her teeth aren't chattering because she's cold. They are moving around inside her mouth. Her gums twisting as the teeth shift about. They rise and recede as you watch, chattering as they rattle against each other. What? She hisses at you. Only takes one portal you step through an accident and drive fear into you. I went through thrice 10, lost my hand, burnt my flesh, and lost my sense. No more, no more. I will take your warning to heart.
Updated my journal.
Okay, that was dark. Okay, not really a happy note. Okay, Pox, what have you got to say to me? This cowled figure is hunched by the mortuary gate. His face is obscured by the shadows of his hood. What little you can see is his chin, which is covered with stubble and what appears to be a foul green-purple rash. The rash seems heaviest around his neck, fading as it crawls up to his chin. Greetings. The figure doesn't budge. There is a moment of silence. Then he responds in a high-pitched voice that sounds more suited to a girl of 10 years than a man. Hi. Is that a Japanese hi? Who are you? Pox, am I? Hi. Pox? Mother and father named me. Wished the Pox on firstborn. The curse even came true, it did. Hi. Again, your eyes are drawn to the purplish green rash covering Pox's chin and neck. Oh, I had some more questions for you. Hi. What are you doing? Wait for debtors, do I? Hi. Debtors? Corpses, why? Find a debtor, take him to the gate, get some jink, then again I wait. Hi. Is the front gate the only way inside the mortuary? Hi. Only debtor or dustman go in gate, they do. You want Pox to make you debtor again? Again? Hi. Many time you ask. Pox always do. How many times exactly? Many time. Hi. So, we've met before. Hi. What do you know about me? You're a debtor who don't stay debtor for long. Hi. Deal square with Pox you do. Do you know anything else about me? You're a debtor who don't... Okay, that's not that. I don't want to get killed and get back in the mortuary. But, thanks, that was all I wanted to know. Farewell. Okay, so this is the entrance, the main entrance back to the mortuary. I see. I don't have a good reason to go in there again, and I have a very good... No, I don't have a good reason to go back, and have a very good reason not to go back in there, because everyone inside will know and hate me, so let's not do that. So we've pretty much... I mean, I can see if I can... This door has been sealed. Okay, I cannot look inside. I wanted to get rid of all of this black fog of war thing, but...
What's up? Sure, why not?
Also, I completely forgot about Mort.
I'm gone.
Can I?
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Can you... yeah, that is a good question. That is a question that I actually have right now. I don't mind you tagging along, but is there anything else you can do except chatter? Hey, chattering's my best trade. Eh? Oh, that's good to hear. I got a knack for chattering in just the right way. I can really bend an ear if you know what I'm saying. I've got insults, backtalk, stuff that'll curl someone's ears if it was going on. How is that useful? It's one of my many talents. I call it my litany of curses. You see, sometimes I can really bend someone's ear with just the right comment. Of course, then I usually have to do a lot of running afterwards, but you get the idea.
Updated my journal.
Well, I can spit insults at someone until they get mad enough to chase me around. It is a non-magical taunt. If the target fails to resist it, they suffer a penalty to their armor class attacks and will do nothing but try to engage more in melee combat. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The thing
okay.
is, I know just the person who was really good with insults.
I've never seen something so ugly I've not.
Huh?
Well, what is it?
But
What? Good as done.
how does it
seen
work?
something well,
Mort is
not. What is it?
actually talking to Adam. Has he just picked up
I'm gone.
the
I've never
insults
seen something so ugly I've not.
just because I talked to her? Go inside here. When death of names and set time. This obsidian monument has names chiseled on it. Okay, let's see. The man before you looks to be middle of height and years. He is stout with a thick, bullish neck and his shoulders are hunched as if a great weight was pressing upon him. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him. Greetings. The man throws you a glance. There's room, Cutter. I need to ask my leave to stand here. Actually, I wanted to know what this monolith was. It's a tombstone for the plains, he scoffs. Graveyard with names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's the one who split this stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Tombstone for the plains? Aye, Quentin smiles ruefully. The dusty, scratched names of the dead on this monument here, and on the walls of this place. Not enough space by my reckoning, but no matter, they do their best. Can barely read half the names. What are you doing here? I'm reading the new arrivals. Try and find a new one every day. Try and remember if I knew him. Nothing more. The dustmen record the names of all that have died on this monument? Aye, they scratch them on this rock, and scratch them on the walls in space. Oh, okay. I don't know why they take the trouble to take a counting of the dead. The Dusties have more care for the living. The living? Aye. You know about the dustmen mourners that come to this place? They aren't mourning the dead, see, they're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in them edgewise without them asking to mourn some poor living bird for you. Why do they mourn the living? You got me there, Cutter. You might want to put the question to them. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pity of any poor soul living in this pit. Every name on there is a blessed in my book, it is. Ever know anybody who came back after their name was put on here? You mean come back from the dead? Not a one, Cutter. Everything that lives dies, and that's the way of things. Still, considering the plains go on forever and all, I suppose anything's possible. Yeah, I suppose so. Say, I had some other questions for you, but I asked all of them. You see a dustman with a crooked smile frozen on his face. Despite the smile, his eyes are as dull as stones. His right arm is shorter than the left, and he keeps it tucked on his side, as if cradling a small child. Greetings. The dustman's eyes slide over you. Name. No. The way he speaks the word, it sounds like the tolling of a bell. No. No. I don't know. No name, can't help you. The dustman speaks in a curious singing voice. No name, can't help you. Need to give a name if you want to see where it's died.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Given a name when you're born, give it back when you need it no more. Death of names, death of names. His eyes swim across the monolith and then the walls of the area. Buried many names here, death of names has. Tell me a name, I will show its grave. Dog. He shakes his head. Not that yet, that name is not buried here, not time, no time. Can you bury a name for me? He nods, then unfolds a small hand from where at its cradle on his side. It looks atrophied. It is the size of a child's hand. Costs Jinx to bury a name. 3 coppers, 3. I mean, bury a name. But what would that mean? To put it down or to hide it? This will probably have consequences, so no name today.
I'm gone.
Who the heck? A sense of great loss hangs over this elderly woman like a dark cloak. As you watch her, a long, sad sigh escapes her lips. Greetings. She looks up at your face, cloudy eyes, squinting and straining to see you clearly. Forgive me, young cutter, but I am an old woman, and I don't see so well. Do I know ye? No. She mulls your answer over a moment. What was it you wanted then? I've had some questions. Questions? Oh, no. You're an adventurer, aren't ye? Name job and all that rot, eh? Well, I won't have it. Off with ye. I am not an adventurer. Bar that. The woman jabs her finger at you. I've watched the dustman put the name on me husband, damned his soul, me son, and both me daughters on their memorial. Adventurers, all of them. Why, I swung quite a sword myself in the day, so's I knows one when I meets one. Okay, she works herself into a fit. I can't do an old woman fit. Let her continue her tirade. God, I'll bet you've got all sorts of army questions. Greetings, I have some questions. Can you tell me about this place? Who's the Lady of Pain? I'm looking for the magic girdle or swank iron. Have you seen it? Do you know where a portal to the 287th plane of the abyss might be? Do you know where the holy flaming frostbrand, grog slaying vorpal hammer, or wounding and returning and shoot lightning out your bum is? She spits. Down, all of it. Now only gets you in the dead book. I ought to kick you in the shins for even pestering a poor old woman about it all. Now go away and leave me at peace. Leave. Okay, that was something. Seftai, what do you have to say? This woman's face looks broken and she is covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. She is cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the wall of the monument at the names there. Greetings, can you show me where the thrice blessed vorpal blade of shooting lightning out your bum is, please? Get you back! The woman's teeth peel back, displaying a row of black canines. What you want of Seftai? What's the matter? What's wrong? Those chaos men wrecked my car, attacked me and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore. Now there's nothing but names on this memorial wall. The Chaos Men. They sound cool. Chaos Men. A faction, they says. What they are is an adult bunch that runs wild through the hive and does whatever they please. We never did no harm to them. Then they lope in like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach. Who are these Chaos Men who attacked you? They're a hiver gang. A bunch of adult swords that call themselves the starved dogs barking or some such barmy nonsense. You know, I wouldn't mind pinning some man and a dead book some coin. That sounds epic, but I do want to help her, but two problems. My weapons are shit, and my physical abilities are shit. So until I get better equipment, I don't see how I can help her, but fuck it. You know, I wouldn't mind penning some men in the dead book for some coin. You got the copper will talk. Oh, okay, here I ask for a reward, and here... I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? I know, for example, a lot of BioWare games had this, where if you would choose the answer where you ask for a reward, it would put you more on a evil spectrum, and if you choose the answer where you just help somebody without asking for a reward, would put you on the positive, on the good spectrum. Of course, in Dungeons and Dragons you have all of this chaotic good, neutral good, and lawful good, and neutral and evil thing. And in the Knights of the Old Republic games, you had the good side of the Force and the dark side of the Force. Or in Mass Effect, where you are a, what was it, Paragon or a Renegade? What's that name? Paragon or Renegade? The thing I'm thinking about now is, this doesn't strike me as a game, at least I hope it's not a game, where being good or evil is a black and white decision. But still, I wonder what the exact difference between answer 1 and 2 is. Because answer 1 is not in any way, shape or form evil to me. It's just, well, I can help you, but I would like it if you would help me. But still, I think I want to play a good guy as far as being a good guy in this game is possible. So I will choose the second answer just because I believe this is the right answer game-wise to get on the good side. Their actions were unjust. If you wish, I can see that the matter is rectified. If 3 deaths they cause, then 3 deaths shall these starved dogs suffer. A copper earring in your purse if you pen 3 of those murdering sots in the dead book. Jig? I'll see to it that they are put in the dead book. Can you tell me where they might be found? Go out the south gate, spiralward from here, then walk around the block until it comes to a place where men run in circles, howling at the sick sky. There's the starved dogs. There's the starved dogs. They are. I'll go look.
Updated my journal.
Man, that was a lot of text and a lot of talking. What does the clock say? Yes, we still got, say, 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna hurry this. Okay, that's the bar where we go to. We have talked to pretty much everyone around here, I think. Mausoleum, we have not been there, we have not been there. I want to check out this kip. I don't know what that is. I just want to see what it is. By the way, can I gameplay mouse scrolling speed? I would like to put that. Oh yeah. Also, I'm playing on difficulty 1, so you can judge me all you want, but this is a game for me where I want to get to know the story. I'm really not interested in proving anything by playing this on a harder difficulty. Small dwelling. See, I was hoping that this is done to get over this quickly. If she's trying to spells, what kind of woman is she? So can I just go into her drawers and steal her underwear or something? No. Shilandra. Blast! I almost had it that time. Don't you know it's dangerous to interrupt spellcasters while they're evoking a spell? Luckily for you, I was only practicing. Well, what is it you want? My apologies for disturbing you. Farewell. And yet another interruption. A person cannot even find privacy within one's own home. Please leave before I summon the guards. Or better yet, I'll try out a new spell I've been toying with. Okay, I see.
What's up, Chief?
I guess she'll be important later on.
I'm gone. Done.
Hopefully, in a way. So, okay, let's just quickly check the mausoleum. Looks like we cannot even enter it. Wait, I was this fine for my leaves. Oh, I see this.
I'm gone.
But still, this doesn't look like I can enter it in any way.
What's the good is done?
All right.
Nope, no entering.
I'm gone.
So we've checked the top part of the map. We've pretty much covered all of this. So I would say let's go into the Gathering Dusk Bar, have a look around, and then call it a day for today. I know this has been a very short stream, but I think we've managed to make some good progress anyway. The
Chief,
problem is time is...
What are we doing in here? Let's say we just give this place the laugh, all right?
Oh my god, there's a lot of people who are talking. I would say let's explore this place, uncover all the black dust, and then next time we can start talking with the people in the bar. That should be fun. Yeah, apologies for keeping this so short, but my time is unfortunately really low at the moment, and yeah, streaming is a lot of fun, I found, but doing this is really getting your energy out, and unfortunately, as far as I would love to do it, I cannot afford to go to bed too late, so I need some time to wind down after a stream. That is so much hashtag first world problem, but I think you understand. But anyways, thanks for watching this so far.
Okay.
As far as I can see, we haven't had really a lot of viewers live on stream today. But for everybody who still has found time to
I'm gone.
At least watch a couple of minutes of this, thank you. And of course this will go up on YouTube, so if you're watching it there, thank you so much for sticking up until this point. Cool, so the bar is not as big as I had feared, so this looks really good. We did a quick save, let's do a proper save. Can I not rename this? Why can I not rename this? Please enter a save game title. I would love to, but I can't. Oh, I just typed. Okay, what do we call this? Because I think I've never done a really proper save game. Stream save 1. Nice. Thank you so much for sticking around. I think it will take us a long time to make serious progress in this game, but now I've entered the part of the game that I don't know myself, and I think the world so far is really interesting. I'm really looking forward to hopefully find at least a couple of portals or doors that the crazy woman on the street talked about. I think the way that they set up the world so far is really intriguing. I hope they do a lot with it. I've heard so much good about this game that my expectations are honestly pretty high. So it might be, yeah, I really want to see if this game holds up. It is really promising so far. I like the idea. I've been playing so many space games and cyberpunky robots, high-tech, pew-pew laser shooty games in the last couple of years, actually. It's been quite a while since I've played a game that has nothing to do with high-tech or any cyber aspects, but more like a weird, more medieval fantasies type, like game. And actually, this is nothing like anything I've played so far, which is probably why people love it so much. So I'm not yet completely sold on the game. I want to see some more, well, action is not the right word, but want to get into the meat of it. But the beginning is really, really promising. Anyway, that's me rambling. Thanks so much for staying around. Let me play you a nice outro song, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.